Hi there. This is the story of Rezolve AI. Ticker symbol RZLV. Right now the market cap is around $800 million and the price $2.70. A decline, pay attention to this, from $7. And the most important question for you right now is whether Rezolve AI is a great investment for you or not. And the answer, you'll find it in this box. During this video, I'll open the box and you'll find my answer. Now, to understand that answer, you have to look at their business and predict their future. Can we do that? Let's try. I think we can. Let me show you how. First, if you look at the revenue over the last 3 years and a half, an increase from 100K to over $6 million. So growth rate, quite amazing. Amazing growth rate. Now, if you look at their earnings, last over 100 million, last over 30 million, last over 170 million, and for the first half of 2025, last over 50 million. So this is quite bad. Now, if you look at the balance sheet, let's also check what they have there. 9.8 million in cash, debt 29 million. Now, isn't that great? No value there, but still they can survive. Now, maybe you wonder how do they make money? Most of their money comes from subscriptions. 90% and then professional services 10%, which are tied to subscription. I mean, they offer support to those services. And they simply have their AI platform called Brain, where they offer another app, Brain Commerce, Brain Checkout, Brain Assistant. Simply put, they help e-commerce stores, companies increase their sales to have higher conversion. This is what they do. And so far they reached 6 million revenue. And pay attention to this, their guidance. They expect for the full year 150 million in annualized recurring revenue. I mean, the revenue, 150 million. And for 26, 500 million. And when you see these numbers, 500 million revenue for 26 compared to the current market cap, 800 million, you can see that is cheap, right? And now you have to ask yourself, how will they reach 500 million revenue? Because right now the revenue is 6 million. So first it has to go from 6 million to 150 million and then to 500 million. One of the method is through acquisitions. If you check their files, press releases, you can see that they continue to do more acquisitions. And that will add to their revenue. They buy a company with revenue and that will add to their revenue. First thing, how will they reach that number? Then second is the AI boom. They take advantage of this market. Market opportunity of about $1 trillion. Compare 1 trillion with what they want to reach, 500 million, and current market cap 800 million. There is a lot of room to grow. Of course, not all this market opportunity of 1 trillion is related to e-commerce or AI solutions for e-commerce, but for the entire AI sector. Still is a lot, quite a lot. Now, from this level, the market cap, based on their future expected revenue, should go up 5x, especially if this growth continues in 2027. Let's say to 600 or 700 million dollars. If you have that, a continuation in the growth rate, the market cap should go up 5x. I mean, for sure, the market cap will go up 5x if they report high growth in the future. Now, what can go wrong? Ask yourself. Because you don't want to have the same experience, a decline from $7 to $2.7. Buy right now and the price goes to 50 cents. You don't want that. You want to protect your hard-earned money, right? So let's also look at the risk. What's the risk? Always ask this question. What's the risk? And let me show you. First risk is that they might never become profitable. Because as you can see, they grow through acquisitions, not through expanding their services, their platform. Organic growth, unorganic. So when they acquire a company, think about the company whether it's profitable or not. Because if it's not profitable, yes, they will increase the revenue, but they will add to their losses. So the next revenue, the next quarter, they'll report high revenue, but again, high losses. And now the question for you, you should think for yourself, what happens if they continue to report more losses in the future? Especially over 100 million, over 200 million, what will happen? Well, someone has to pay for their losses. And guess what? Who will pay for those expenses? You know who? Let me write it here. You. Common investors like us, retail investors who invest in this company, think it will go up 5x, but then you'll end up with a decline like this from $7 to $2.7. Because what will they do? They'll continue to issue more shares to raise money from investors, from the public markets, and cover their expenses. So raise money here, cash, to cover their expenses. That's why it's important for a company to become profitable. Because if they don't become profitable, you lose in value. For instance, if they double the number of shares from 200 million to 400 million, you lost 50% in value. And this is the risk with this company. I mean, the revenue can go up, market cap can go up, but the price can be flat or go down even more. And your return will depend on the price you pay. Pay attention to this, on the price you pay. You don't want to end up with a decline like this, from $7 to $2. So, to open the box and show you my answer, I hope you understand it. My answer is no. It's not a great investment. Rezolve AI is not a great investment because of the risk. Of course, you can also have this return over 5x, especially if the price gets lower, because in the short term, especially if they have some good tailwinds from the AI boom, they report some good news, new acquisitions, especially better results for the next quarter. For sure, you can have more than a double from the current price, even 5x, why not? But the risk, a decline of 50% or even more than that. Do you want to take that risk? For me, no. The answer is no. I don't want to take that risk to have a drop of more than 50% in my investment. That's why I have far better investment ideas in my portfolio. And why should I invest in Rezolve AI when my return can be higher than Rezolve AI with low risk? If you are interested, go to my profile, press join, choose Titan Investor, and then you have access to my portfolio. Every time I make a transaction, I will make a new video only for you. You also get an ongoing investing course, how to analyze company like Rezolve AI, plus Q&A videos at your request, other custom-made videos, same at your request, weekly updates on my portfolio, and the best investment of the week, so you know in what to invest. And the price, $25. And by the way, this is a bargain, and soon I'll move my portfolio to exclusive, where the price is close to $100. Current Titan members will continue to get access, but new members have to pay this new price. So see you there if you want to take advantage. And that's it for this video, and if you have other questions, please let me know in the comments.